The confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 378,323. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 7,543. Now here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 1,951, with total confirmed deaths at 75. We anticipate those numbers to change as the county updates its last 24-hour operating period. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Jin Chun. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday, November 26th. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you at home, and thanks so much for joining us. Well, Thanksgiving this year will be much like how the last 9 months have been, unusually different and strange, as most of us are not celebrating this family holiday the way we normally do. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention released guidelines recently to help make Thanksgiving safer. Wear a mask with 2 or more layers to stop the spread of COVID-19. Be sure it covers your nose and mouth and securely sits under your chin, and it should fit snugly against the sides of your face. Social distance at least 6 feet away from others outside of your household, as some people who aren't experiencing symptoms could still spread the virus. And keep at least 2 arms length from others who are more vulnerable and at a higher risk of getting sick. Wash those hands often, like we've been hearing, with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Keep hand sanitizer with you and use it when you're unable to wash your hands, and use one that has at least 60% alcohol. And if you are going to a Thanksgiving celebration tonight, the CDC suggests bringing your own food, drinks, plates, cups, and utensils, wearing a mask, and only taking it off to eat or drink. Avoid going in and out of areas where food is being prepared or handled, and use single-use options like condiment packets or disposable items like food containers. The CDC also recommends, if you are gathering, to host it outdoors to minimize the risk of spreading the virus, limit the number of guests, and disinfect frequently touched surfaces like doorknobs, handles, and countertops. Now, truly, the best way to host a safe Thanksgiving dinner tonight is by doing it virtually. Zoom, one of the most popular video communications companies out right now, announced they will lift its 40-minute limit just for today, allowing for families to meet online for an unlimited virtual Thanksgiving celebration. Now, if you and your family members took a COVID test recently in the hopes of gathering safely with friends and family, experts say to still err on the side of caution. Since it can take days before a new infection shows up on a COVID-19 test, the incubation period could be up to 14 days. So if you plan to celebrate tonight with members outside of your household, experts say to self-quarantine for a minimum of 10 days following Thanksgiving as well, if not the full 14 days. And to be clear, quarantine means staying home and not running errands, not going to the grocery store, not going anywhere there may be others you may come in contact with. The CDC says that up to 60% of COVID-19 transmission comes from people who are asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic. Health officials say if you're visiting a younger, healthier family with no one with higher risk of infection, then 5 to 7 days of quarantine plus a negative test is likely the safest way to gather tonight, reducing the risk of spreading infection. A new interactive map may help you weigh the risk of attending an event or gathering in any county across the country. Researchers at the Georgia Institute of Technology, along with Stanford University, helped develop a map that serves as a visual tool to show how traveling and attending an event could cause a ripple effect in the spread of COVID-19 once you travel outside of your bubble. According to the COVID-19 event risk assessment planning, the risk level ranges from 0 to 100% given the size of the event. It's a way for the public to get a visual for daily case counts that are released daily in each county across the nation. For example, if you choose to attend a dinner tonight in Los Angeles with 10 people, your risk level is 46% that one person has tested positive for the virus. And if you increase the number of people at the dinner table, then the risk increases as well. It's important to remember that low risk does not mean no risk, and everyone should act with caution, following the CDC guidelines of wearing face masks, washing hands often, and social distancing when in public or when gathering outdoors in small groups. Well, several states on the West Coast have issued a travel advisory urging residents to avoid non-essential travel this weekend. The governors of California, Oregon, and Washington are asking visitors entering their states or returning home from traveling to self-quarantine for 14 days to help slow the spread of the virus. California Governor Gavin Newsom, Oregon Governor Kate Brown, and Washington Governor Jay Inslee issued the advisories as COVID-19 cases continue to increase across the country. As California just passed the 1 million mark for COVID-19 cases, it continues to add pressure on the hospital systems, putting those most vulnerable at risk. Along with asking people to self-quarantine after traveling, the state's advisories recommend individuals limit their interactions even within their own household. Well, one major airline is expecting its highest number of travelers since the start of the pandemic. United Airlines, along with JetBlue, are adding hundreds of additional flights over this holiday weekend, expecting higher than normal demand. United Airlines officials say it plans to boost its schedule, adding 1,400 flights, a more than 9% increase this week, hoping to accommodate last-minute requests. Still, airline schedules and travel in general are down compared to this time last year as coronavirus cases surge to record highs. According to the Transportation Security Administration, so far this quarter, only 32 million people were screened at U.S. airports, which is down from 90 million over the same time period last year. JetBlue Airways also announced they've added 25 nonstop flights between November 20th through the 30th from the New York City area to Florida, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and Haiti. Traditionally, this is the busiest travel period. This time last year, LAX Airport reported the number of people traveling through Los Angeles International Airport for Thanksgiving weekend amounted to 80% of the total population of Los Angeles, with last year being one of the busiest in the past 2 decades. A vastly different message this year as they asked travelers not to leave town if it's not necessary. Well, Canadians celebrated their Thanksgiving a month ago, and if they can teach anything to Americans, it's that gathering for the holidays can lead to an increase in COVID-19 cases. Canada saw an increase of positive coronavirus tests 2 weeks after their holiday, as the typical incubation period for coronavirus is 14 days. According to Johns Hopkins University, on October 12th, Canada celebrated Thanksgiving as the country recorded 185,300 total cases. Then exactly 2 weeks later, on October 26th, the total number of cases recorded climbed 4,000 new daily cases, bringing their total up to 222,900 total cases. Health experts from the University of Toronto says there is evidence that Thanksgiving gatherings are partly to blame for the increase thanks to contact tracing data. Epidemiologists and health experts say Canada's numbers should serve as a warning to Americans. Now, if tonight's turkey dinner doesn't turn out quite like you had planned, one grocery store is offering you a protection plan. Whether it's your first time tackling a turkey dinner or your 10th time, home chefs are getting support in case things don't pan out. Whole Foods Market and Progressive Insurance teamed up for the first time to offer insurance against your dinner plans. Shoppers who purchased a Whole Foods brand turkey this week will be covered in case you burn, undercook, or overcook your bird. The first 1,000 eligible claims will get a $35 Whole Foods gift card. To redeem the insurance, you would need to provide a Whole Foods Market receipt, a picture of the turkey fail, and an explanation of what went wrong to the grocery store claims adjuster. Well, it is Thanksgiving, and if you're still in need of some last-minute groceries, there are many grocery stores that have remained open on this holiday. Albertsons, Ralph's, Whole Foods, Rite Aid, Vons all announced they would be open with limited hours. Now, Aldi, Costco, Sam's Club, Target, Trader Joe's, and Walmart announced they would be closed to the public today. Retailers suggest calling ahead before stepping out, as store hours may vary by location. Well, many retailers started Black Friday deals earlier than normal this year due to the pandemic, while many have been promoting online deal stores that will open in person beginning tomorrow include Best Buy and Walmart, which opens at 5 a.m. Home Depot opens at 6 a.m. Target, Sam's Club, and GameStop will open their doors at 7 a.m. Now, if you don't want to wait in line and you don't want to wear a face mask, then shopping online is your best bet this year. Retailers say you'll get nearly all of the same deals offered in person, and best of all, you can stay in your jammies, browse on your phone or laptop, mask-free in the comforts of your home. Amazon, along with Kohl's, Lowe's, Walmart, Best Buy, Home Depot, Dick's Sporting Goods, JCPenney, and Bass Pro Shops are trending right now with some of the best Black Friday deals of 2020. Many of these deals started early at the beginning of the month to give shoppers ample time to start shopping, including Walmart, which began running early specials since the first week of November, rolling out new deals each week. Well, this weekend officially marks the start of Small Business Week here in Torrance. Torrance Mayor Patrick Fury and council members proclaimed November 28th as Small Business Saturday. In 2010, American Express founded Small Business Saturday to take place the day after Black Friday, and the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce has expanded that idea by making it a week-long campaign. Residents are encouraged to support local businesses now more than ever as many continue to struggle to stay open through this pandemic. The Chamber's Shop Local campaign runs from Saturday, November 28th to December 5th. Nearly 50 local businesses are participating in the Shop Local Small Business Week and are offering special deals. From intuitive touch massage therapy to injectable clinic, Gaetano's Restaurant, Fox Drugs of Torrance, Dogtopia of South Bay, Brews Hall, Torrance Bakery, Andy's Florist, Paul's Photos, and many, many more. You can check out the full list at torrancechamber.com. Well, as we head into the weekend, be sure to tune in to Weekends in Torrance. New episodes air at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you're sharing Thanksgiving with your four-legged friends, our Rhiannon Trutanich and Popeye show us a safe way to enjoy the holidays with your canine companion. Plus, local businesses are shifting gears to accommodate the ever-changing county's public health orders, putting safety measures in place to protect not only employees, but the community as well. We'll introduce you to some of those businesses. Plus, if you want to get outdoors this weekend, we'll take you to a few great places that are COVID compliant and fun for the whole family. These stories and much more, be sure to tune in this weekend at 2 p.m. You can find us on Spectrum Cable Channel 3, Verizon Fios Channel 31, streaming on our website as well as on YouTube. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community, feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Well, a local church in Torrance is opening their doors this weekend to feed those in need. First United Methodist Church in Old Torrance has been serving up warm meals to those facing troubling times on the fourth Saturday of each month. And this weekend, they'll do it again, offering a freshly made hot Thanksgiving meal along with a packed lunch to go. They regularly feed about 50 members of the community who are struggling with varying degrees of need. They also continue to give back to the community through a number of different avenues, whether it's supporting local organizations like the Toberman Neighborhood Center or outreach in the community. What a great way to stay connected to neighbors and community members, especially during this pandemic, which has been the most trying times for many. Now, if you have a great story to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday for new episodes of Weekends in Torrance. We'll see you back here on Monday as Rhiannon Trutanich brings you the latest. From all of us here at Citi Cable, wishing you a safe, healthy, and happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hey! Okay. If you love me enough to tolerate my perfect little pets and all their glorious dander, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
From the moment we met, it felt like we fit.
Thank you for showing me what unconditional love looks like.
We are better when we are together. My life feels complete with you in it. Aw.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Thank you.